Well, welcome everyone to my another testimonial of the shreds that we are doing, and we're having so many results that I pulled up from Sally Pingelli today, and I wanted to really share her story of how she is doing great. Welcome, Sally.
Thanks, Mary.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, it's exciting to be in this.
Yes, wonderful. All right. Well, we want to make it really punchy and, get people to sort of understand what we're doing in the 11-day shreds. So can you just share with us how you actually got started with Isogenics and what your journey has been, Sally?
Yes, my journey with Isogenics probably started about 5 or 6 years ago. I was probably the heaviest I've ever been at the time and had some gut issues and had just been put on some medication, and I was really not feeling great. And then a colleague had just come back to work from maternity leave and said she was going to be doing Isogenics to get back in shape. And I was like, what's that? I've never heard of it. So she told me about that, and I think she put me in touch with Sarah Whitehead, who explained the program, and I started. And it really was incredible. I mean, it really did change my health. Yeah, it was just incredible. I loved everything about it really, and still do. So the weight came off, and nutritionally, it is incredible to fuel my body with all those nutrients. The energy levels were like, off the scale. I could do so much more. I had so much energy. It was just everything that you could ever hope for from, a nutritional program, really. It was everything it said. Yeah,
terrific. And you've been on the program for a while, and every time I've done a 30-day program, for weight loss or 11-day, you've been so good. You've just jumped right in, totally trusting the process and the program, and you've got results. But maybe share what's happened before Christmas and then to where we are now. So this is beginning of March, and how the 11-day shred has really changed things around for you.
Yeah. So I already knew quite a few in the Isogenics community, and Mary, you have always been incredible and amazing. And the fact you share all your skills, knowledge, expertise with all of us is incredible. So when you'd started the 11-day shred, I had slipped back into poor eating choices and had put weight on and wasn't feeling great. So I wanted to lose the weight for my daughter's graduation. And so I jumped in, and it was just incredible. I mean, this Isogenics community that is on these 11-day shreds. So it's a closed group of about, I don't know, maybe 10, 20 people, something like that. And the support on there is amazing, because we've all got our individual goals, but we support each other. We celebrate each other's successes. We encourage each other. But I'd say the most important thing is the learning. So for example, you send a photo of your meal, like your dinner, and almost straight away, Mary, you come back with, some feedback like, that is amazing. You've got enough protein, you've got healthy fats, you've got your carbs and lots of salad. Or you'll be saying, oh no, you need more of something. And it's just constantly, learning about that and getting that balanced meal, which is incredible. So you always come back to people, and it's those little tweaks that I have learnt a lot from. So I did lose about 5 kilos before Christmas, but for the graduation and for Christmas. And then, but then typical of me is I yo-yoed and overate at Christmas, and not just at Christmas, it went right through January, which is like, oh, why do I do that? Self-sabotage. Yeah. But come February, you had another 11-day shred, and I jumped in, and I did 2 in February, and that has changed the way that I think. Like, my whole mindset now has changed. I had a light bulb moment, and after years of Mary saying things like, Sally, don't overeat on a day before a cleanse, because it's not going to help you and you won't get the results you want from a cleanse. And so I tried it Mary's way. And do you know what? It actually worked, and I got much better results. And I wasn't hungry. So, you know, you have a light day before and after a cleanse day, so you don't like shove your body full of food. And you know, your body is nutritionally cleansed, and then you put good fuel back into it, and suddenly it works. So I would say, because my mindset has now changed and I'm not craving the sweet things, and I'm going to stop that yo-yoing. And so, yeah, so gradually my body shape is changing and I'm feeling good, and I'm determined to carry on like that so that I can be healthy.
Fantastic. And I love what you just said, Sally. You're going to continue on with the lifestyle change. So I wanted to share your story, not because you're there yet, but because you're actually in the middle of the progress, right? And so I know every time I would chat with you and say, you know, Sally, how did you go? Da, da, da. And you would just go like, well, I had a really big dinner the night before the cleanse, and I just wanted to make sure that tomorrow, because I'm going to be starving, I needed to fuel up a little bit. And I was like, what do you mean starving? You know, and I was just on top of you. I said, no, you're not starving tomorrow. And besides, your gut needs a break from digesting. And so you need to really shift your mindset and shift the things that you have been doing ongoing, and they have been kind of wrong. And so sometimes people go like, oh, you know, it's the program, it's not working for me. And it's just what people are doing, it's not working. And you and me, we both come from a place where we have been, you know, digestive issues have been our enemy, and we've cleaned that up, and we're experiencing tremendous result with, you know, combining food and isogenics and intermittent fasting and all the nutrients that are in the cleanse. I mean, there is nothing out there that I can say that's going to give you the results like the isogenics program does. And when I first started, I didn't need to lose weight. In fact, I was so sick, I needed to put probably 5 kilos. So this has got nothing to do about weight loss, but it does have about, you know, a lot to do with people's, you know, digestive issues. And hence that I have just become this gut health mad person who's constantly preaching about that. And then stress. And what are we going through right now? We're going through a lot of stresses. We're going through a lot of gut issues because of different factors. And so there's a lot of need in the community to be doing these 11-day shreds. And because they're so fast, you know, like, oh, quick, I should say, you know, we only have 11 days. People get a lot, you know, they get enthused, they get results, and the community that we have in the WhatsApp groups, I mean, they're terrific. They, you know, everybody's supporting each other, and they know who each other is, and of course they cheer you on. They go like, well done, Sally, like so good. And I know in December when I first tested this, it was crazy. I didn't think I was going to get so many people to come and join. I think we had like 80 people just before Christmas. They're the two that you did. And I thought, oh my gosh, what? People are doing this just before Christmas. So it was like an alarm bell in my head going, okay, so people are really needing this. And so we did. And so that's where we are now. So you are in a place where you're just progressing, and now you're going to go on holidays, and you're telling me that, you know, it's not going to be like it used to be in the past. What's going to happen on your holiday now?
Oh yeah, totally. It's, well, like I said, it's a whole new mindset. So I'm determined to remain healthy, do some traveling, keep fit for hiking and different things. Yeah, so I'm not going to go back into those bad ways. And I know with the isogenics products, they've got all the nutritional balance, but they are delicious. I honestly can't think of a product that I haven't loved. So the fact that it's so convenient as well, that's what I really love, that I'm getting everything in, say, one shake. You know, it's unbelievable, really. You know, your flaxseed and your digestive enzymes and all those things that can be quite tricky to incorporate into a meal if you had to cook it, or if you had lots of time to make a meal, you know. So So I love that, the convenience, and just absolutely delicious.
Yeah, terrific. Sally, can I ask you how old you are?
58.
Okay, so, and you don't have grandchildren yet?
Nope.
Are you looking forward to them when they arrive?
Yes, yeah, I think it'll be a while, but very excited, and I want to make sure I'm, healthy and energetic enough to do lots with them. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And, we are in the 50 plus age gap. So we really need to look after ourselves now. And I mean, I've got 3 grandchildren. You should see me yesterday. I was having panic attacks while one was trying to run for the road. The other one's trying to run for the ball. And it was, if I wasn't fit and if I wasn't strong in my knees or arms to hold one on my hip, she's 20 months, and the other one, who's almost 3, was bolting it. She was so fast. I thought, oh my goodness, I've got to get it. She'll run out on the road. So, as grandmothers, or, if you are looking forward to being a grandmother, you really need to take care of your health now. And the hormones that take place, when you reach 40 plus and 50 plus, everywhere. You've experienced them, right? So
Totally.
it's not fun. It's not fun. So, well, thank you, Sally. I really, really appreciate you just taking the time to share your goodies with us today and all the benefits that you have got. Just in closing, can you just share with everybody maybe a little bit of maybe a couple of things that you really, really loved, whether it's the food or whether it's the exercise push, or I don't know what it's been, but what has it been for you?
Wow, there's so many good things about the 11-day shred. It's hard to say, but I think the community is incredible because, you're supporting, encouraging each other. Learning is a huge thing. So we learn from each other. We learn from each other's meals, and then all the amazing meals you post as well. But I think it's the education and the learning around to have you there, and it's free with your expertise and advice to to tweak the meals and what we actually need for our bodies, and that everybody's different, but you still provide that advice, and I think that is incredible. So I've learned a lot from that, and that's what's finally clicked for me, I think.
Oh,
so
amazing. Amazing. And it's true. And I'm a foodie. I love my food. You know how I love food, and I cook different meals all the time. So that'll be coming up. We'll have more recipes to share and everything else. And you trained with a trainer. So it's not taking anything away from the trainer. It's actually adding more value to you getting your results, because now you've got Mary in one ear and then you got the trainer doing the with you. So it's like having online coaching. And as you say, we don't charge for this. We just want you to buy your product and invest in your health with your products. Everything else, we just do it because we love it, and I love the results that we're getting. So terrific results. Well done to you, and thanks for sharing, Sally, and I look forward to having a lot more people join us on the shred and getting results like you and Mary and a whole pile of other people.
Yeah, definitely recommend it.
Yes, wonderful. All right, thank you so much for everyone who's joining us, and look forward to the next recording that you are going to witness. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Mary.